for a win against an Eastern Conference rival. The Miami Heat are ready to get this thing started. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. As you take a look at Charlotte, they're pretty rattled right now after a road trip in which they did not win a game. Now they hope to get back on track here at home.
And this is a great chance, Kevin, for this team to establish some home court dominance. Long stand coming up in front of them, and an easy way to try and build some momentum.
Here's Leonard. Howard. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Howard's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Charlotte.
And with Kawhi Leonard, he just does everything well on the floor. Offense, defense, rebounding, runs the floor. I mean, he is one of the more complete players in our league. He can completely take over a game on both ends.
Back to Jokic. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat.
Even against good defense, Harris uses a combination of strength and agility to either overpower or elude the defender.
Now here's Leonard. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. 6 to shoot. Pass to Howard. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And stolen by Wiggins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That's his first foul. And here's Smith. Floats it up for Wiggins. Back to Smith. 6 to shoot. Pass to Howard. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Howard's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, and Howard is a master at setting a hard screen and then rolling fast to the rim. For a guy his size, not many defenders are going to try to get in his way. You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops, given his strength.
Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
And Eric Bledsoe, a player who many thought might be a great fit in Milwaukee, but that wasn't the case.
And I'm not sure if it was a play style issue or something else. Fact is, they moved him in the offseason after only a half season of trying things out. Certainly one of the more surprising moves in a wild summer.
I like the aggressive move on the layup attempt, but the defender, he just stayed right with him.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Here's Bridges. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Bridges got 6 points.
Dropping dimes all night. He's been completely locked in.
Unselfish basketball, that'll make you very popular amongst your teammates.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. We're always talking, Steve, about versatility. I guess the ultimate example would be guys who can go to either hand equally well.
Well, you have those guys. Kyrie Irving stands out for me. Mike Conley being able to finish with both hands. Then there's some bigs around the basket, DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis. John Wall is pretty good. He finishes a lot of times with dunks. So there's a lot of guys that understand that it's great to have that offhand and you can go to it.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
For Miami, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Last season, the Heat, they were a 6th seed in the East. They had a first-round exit, fell to the Sixers in 5, just didn't have enough firepower offensively.
Now, here's Marjanovic. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And here's Miami. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Pass to Jokic. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul. Well, the Heat, by average margin of victory, actually had a better team in 2017 when they narrowly missed the playoffs.
The reason why they made a furious run down the stretch showed how good this team can be when they're firing on all cylinders.
Hornets trail by 8. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. Poked loose. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Miami. Shamet. And again, it's the Heat missing. Pass to Barnes. .107 left to play in the first. Marjanovic with it. And he banks in the layup. The Heat leading by 6. Now, here's Jokic. To the inside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Valentine. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And it's sent back by Jokic. Jokic with the steal. And Charlotte turns it over again. .26 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Cornette. Shamet. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now here's Stoudemire. With 2 seconds left. And so the first quarter is in the books. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Aggressive defense in that first period. They forced several miscues.
These guys have quick hands. You have to protect the ball around all of them.
Pass to Howard. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Knocked away. It's stolen by Smith. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. Back to Howard. To the middle. Inside. And Howard with the stuff.
And not a whole lot that D can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, he might as well start jogging back the other way.
And you know, Dennis Smith Jr. is a player who just is oozing with confidence when you see him play.
I just love how Smith Jr. will attack every player he goes up against. Chris Paul, who Smith Jr. goes way back with, noticed how even as a rookie, he approaches every challenge head on. As a rookie, Smith Jr. was just jawing at the vets and dunking on everyone. He has the game to back up that personality.
Steve Tobias Harris with plenty of stops in his young NBA career so far. You wouldn't guess it, though, from his talent level.
Year after year, he advances his offensive arsenal. He's become one of the most dangerous scorers in the game.
Steve, now that you've had a little time away from the game as a player, what are some of the things you notice now that maybe you didn't notice when you were playing before?
Well, I think right now the emphasis on nutrition. Kevin, I did not take that serious. I thought I could eat whatever I wanted to. And I think also right now I look and love what is going on technology-wise as far as guys being able to use technology to help their game and to enhance their game.
But they get it back. Pass to Chris. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Poor timing on that play causes the turnover.
Bledsoe outside. Here's Baines. And it's Miami with another.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Jokic. 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. No good from Bledsoe. Poke loose. Pass to Baines. Back to Jokic. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Jokic has got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Timeout.
Thanks, D.A. Charlotte calls timeout. And guys, Dwight Howard, a top 20 all-timer in rebounding, an 8-time All-Star center. Greg, really be a Hall of Famer someday, you think?
Oh, he's a lock to be a Hall of Famer when you look at those numbers. Not to mention a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, and at his peak, one of the most impactful big men we've seen in the game.
Now, here's Rubio. Here's Cornette. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Cornette's got 7 points in the game. Here's Stoudemire. Here's Marjanovic. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match. Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of this.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Barnes is just such a tough cover. He has the ability to play both forward positions.
From 8. And he can't bank that one in.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Here's Stoudemire. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And so here's Charlotte following the 3 by Miami that went in. Shot clock at 6. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Sean Livingston's court vision is amazing. Being able to hit the open guy right on stride.
Now Rubio. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Jokic. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Here's Livingston. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul. There's 25 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Valentine. Shot clock at 5. Tipped away. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. .11 seconds left here in the second. And here's Jokic. Beyond the arc. Knocks it loose. And so it's the Miami Heat. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Wiggins outside. Down low. Can't complete the alley-oop.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And a new group in for the Heat. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Love to see Tobias attack like this. You see the solid hops, the length, proving he's not just a perimeter threat.
And that one's good. Leonard.
This is what it means to be a catalyst. His offense helps set the tone for a lot of what they do.
Bridges misses. Hornets trail by 12.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
Now here's Leonard. 5 on the clock. Here's Howard. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Jokic. And Jokic, Greg, said he was a fat point guard until he got tall.
Well, even now, Kevin, Jokic, not the most chiseled physique, but the point guard background makes sense. His playmaking for a center is off the charts.
And here's Charlotte. 9-point game. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Back to Howard. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jokic.
And Andrew Wiggins, the #1 overall pick back in 14. Great bloodlines, the son of pro athletes. The game just seems to come easy to him.
Charlotte making a switch here. And both free throws good for Wiggins. You know, Greg, the game comes so easy to Wiggins, but some say he needs to be more assertive, more aggressive. Do you see that?
I mean, high expectations for a player that was taken first overall.
The length and athleticism should enable him to impact the game in so many ways, but, you know, his motor doesn't always rev high enough to take advantage.
Here's Howard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And inside is where Howard does the most damage, especially how he gets these calls.
Smitty, you look at how teams run their offensive sets. Are we in a pick-and-roll era right now, or has the tide shifted away from that a little?
No, I think so. I think we're looking at a lot of teams running pick-and-roll, especially we have two fantastic players involved. It's hard to defend, especially when there's a great talent at the guard spot and a big, then it's hard for you to switch. But I'm looking at it right now because of spacing, because of the use of the corner three. We're looking at a lot more pick and rolls used at the top of the key versus when I played, we used a lot of side pick and rolls.
And not just smalls given to bigs, but bigs throwing down low to smalls.
Yeah, and a lot of these bigs are running the pick and rolls, and the guards are setting the picks.
Right. Stoudemire.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Charlotte, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Heat. At one point, they led by 16. Drills it from outside. And 12 points for Jokic.
And just carrying over from his last game, completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Here's Howard, and he lays it straight in. Howard's got 7 points for the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Pass to Stoudemire. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. He misses the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Jokic. Back to Rubio. And there's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. Rubio outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. In the corner, Winslow with it. Jokic inside. The rebound by Marjanovic.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And Marjanovic with the slam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Cornette. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Ed Davis. Miami shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
The Heat making a switch here. Good on the 2nd free throw. Charlotte calls timeout.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor. But that does take a lot of discipline.
And Miami making a change here. Here's Charlotte now. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to Marjanovic. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now, here's Jokic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Charlotte trailer. To the right side. Charlotte calls timeout. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. Heat moving the ball around. Winslow's shot is off.
I appreciate the attack mindset, but with the defense tracking him down, it was probably better to kick that one out.
And that is a huge call. That is not who they wanted to see headed to the bench with the outcome still in question.
You know, when you look at the MVP race each year, most of the candidates were drafted in the top 5, but somehow Kawhi lasted to number 15.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 2. Here's Leonard. Here's Marjanovic. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Marjanovic has got the game tied up here for the Hornets. And the Hornets call time here. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a and with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Bledsoe with it. Pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here's Leonard. Back to Howard. Here's Barnes. Now Howard. Guarded by Harris. Howard misses.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
They could have tied it up. That was a huge opportunity they missed.
Count it. And that's 11 points for Tobias Harris.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Left side, Leonard. It's blocked.
Good timing by Justice Winslow with the long arm to get a hand on that shot.
And there's another one for the Heat.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Howard. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And that's Howard's game. These interior looks that he puts in so easily.
Here's Cornette. Outside for Bledsoe. To the paint. And Cornette gets it to go. And the Heat lead by 6.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Bridges shot. Good.
Well, the pace, the big plays they're making, this is a statement run right here.
Hard to remember the last time they've missed. These guys are having fun right now.
Inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And when Howard gets it going, watch out. It's scary to see him dominate like this.
And stolen by Barnes. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. And Greg, one of the stories that had started developing since last season was the talk of Kawhi Leonard wanting out. Too many soured relationships, it seemed.
And he was eventually moved after requesting a trade. Pop and the Spurs tried just about everything they could to convince him to stay. Probably the most drama for a team known for not having any drama.
Clock at 4. Pass to Barnes. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Miami leading by 4. Here's Baines. He's covered by Leonard. Harris outside. No good with the triple. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
Pass to Winslow. Harris, right side. Offensive rebound. Here's Baines. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And that is a foul. It's on the Charlotte Hornets. And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line.
It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
To the inside. Stolen by Winslow. And stolen by Howard. Charlotte calls timeout. The Heat making a switch here. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. James Borrego had some words for his team over the break. He wants to change it up defensively and get more people packed into the paint. He said, they're beating us up down low. We have to put a stop to it. Let's see if they respond, Kevin.
And you can see the determination in Howard's eyes. He relishes the opportunity to provide big baskets like that one.
Pass to Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And 12 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Knowing the situation, Kawhi willing and able to take control. Big bucket.
And here's Rubio. Covered by Barnes. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And here's Charlotte. Big stretch here going 10-2. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. Baines with the block. And he recovers it. Lock at 6. Back to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Tremendous play there. Howard giving them everything.
Double by Howard. Good ball movement here by Miami. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That is his first foul of the game. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Baines. 6 on the shot clock. Now Harris. Miami no good on that time either. And here's Smith. Outside Leonard. Some solid defense from Harris.
How many times have you seen him do that? Losing focus on a simple lay-in.
What more can you ask for?
Phenomenal here in the clutch. This is what fans tune in to see.
And that one misses.
The 10th overall pick back in 2015. Justice Winslow has been fighting injuries, but he still has a chance to be very good.
Higgins outside. Yes!
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 2. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
A lot of time left, which should allow for a really good shot if they run the right play.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Rubio. Here's Harris. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is